Hi everyone, let me just move the camera, sorry about that, it's the light shining. So I'm looking a bit scruffy, I've just put a t-shirt on. I wanted to say something to you, and that's this. One of my viewers made a comment about bad is good and good is bad. It seems that the government are doing things arse about face. They're trying to promote the bad things and chastising the people that are good. And it's almost like how Dr. K was treated. And the parents of that child that they sent 3 police cars and 6 police officers round. They've done the same to Dr. K. And that woman they locked up and put in prisons for making a Facebook tweet or a tweet on social media somewhere. Is the whole thing about free speech, isn't it? And being chastised about not being able to speak your mind. I wonder how many of them say what they think and think what they say. But the problem is, the British people have a voice. The British people have an opinion. It's about letting our feelings be known. We are not happy. We hate the government. We despise the government. The British people are raising up in arms. Why? Because the British government is the most hated in history. This government is the most hated in British history. Why? Because they've done so many things wrong and very little right, almost non-existent. I don't know how you feel, but to sum it up, betrayal is the best word, but it goes a far much deeper than that. And people's feelings are running high. People feel very annoyed, very angry, very upset for what this government's doing. They are totally and utterly, completely incompetent. If they wasn't incompetent, we wouldn't be in this bloody mess now. You know as well as I do, this is not right what they're doing. It defies all logic. I've tried to put a reason to the logic. If you haven't seen my video, I suggest you do, about this government. But not going off track, and that is when you've got everyone I speak to says to me, or I talk to them about this government, I say, what do you think about them? And they tell me. And they're all saying, excuse my language, but this is their words, not mine. They call him either a wanker or a prize prick. Occasionally there's a few other words that come into the vocabulary as well, but I'm not going to repeat them. And if you think about it, and that is, if people are saying, so many of them are hating him, hating the government, is that telling you that something's wrong? It's telling us that people on the bridge, on the, what's the word I'm looking for? On the edge of civil unrest, civil war, anarchy. I've never, ever, ever seen Britain like this, up in arms against the government. I've never in my life seen so much unrest, so much distrust. This government has done so many things wrong, not just one or two, three, but tens of things wrong. Just a few key things. The pensioners, the farmers, Diego Garcia, given over $500 million to foreign countries for their farmers. Well, screw our farmers. The list goes on and on and on. Everyone I speak to realises what they've done. Everyone is sick to the back teeth. We don't want this government in power anymore. Yesterday was a day too long. We don't want them in power tomorrow. Everyone should protest. A peaceful protest. Voice your opinions. Tell this government what you honestly think about them. Write to your MP. Tell him what you actually think about this government. What it's doing to you and your family. Make it known. But be respectful. You might hate their guts, but be law abiding. That's all I'm asking. I'm just asking for people to voice their opinions. I'm just a normal guy, just like the rest of you, that have had it up to my back teeth with this government. I've had it. I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely, excuse my language, fucked off with them. And it's getting so bad. This government, are they just stupid or what? I don't know. I really don't know. There are, excuse my language, but they must be thick as shit, mustn't they? If they can't realise what they're doing to this country and the people. They really must be absolute thick morons. They've got their heads shoved down that hole and they ain't got a clue what's happened to their backside. Because all they got is the head down the hole and they don't see what's going on the back of them, do they? Makes your blood boil, doesn't it? Imagine what Winston Churchill would say to Starmer. What would Alan Sugar say to him? You're fired. I think he'd have security march him out the bleeding building. Run him out the country. And the rest of the Muppets, they're no better, are they? We've got a weak, feeble, utterly useless government, controlled by civil servants that we cannot trust. I'm not trying to stir up hatred. I'm not trying to stir up distrust. They've done it to themselves. They've done it to their own people. They are the orchestrators of the demise of government. You think to yourself, where will it stop? When will it stop? How will we stop it? Your decision. You make a comment. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to please like, share and subscribe. Because the more people that subscribe, the more people get to see these videos. Some like them, some love them. Some people don't like them, but most of you do like them. And the more people understand how much this British government is hated for what they're doing. I mean, everyone hates Putin and the Russian, what they've done to their people. And you think the Chinese, North Korea, end of the day, it's the people behind what these dictators are doing. And what we got a dictator in our government, haven't we? He's no better than, he's just the same as Putin, same as China, same as bleeding North Korea. They're just bloody dictators. That's all they are. Anyway, I've waffled too long. Leave a comment down below. Please like, share and subscribe. And thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.